Customer service is so important for business owners, and especially us as cleaners, because without a happy customer, without customers, you are not in business. So since customers are the lifeblood of our business, how can we be successful in providing exceptional customer service on the front end and the back end? Let's get into it. Real men get it done. All right, so in the first video, we talked a little bit about that customer service and kind of the communication piece, and brought in some online tools to really help us. That was the front end. Now we're kind of talking about the back end. And I look at the back end of customer service as the systems I have in place of being able to sometimes communicate effectively with the customer, and also just take that customer service experience to the next level. So the first thing I just want to talk about is just communication. How are you communicating with your actual customers or clients as they're filtering in to you? So we're going to do a little bit more show and telling, and giving you some game to make sure that your customer service is top notch on the front end and the back end, so that you can win those clients, keep growing and scaling your business the best you can. So how can you level up in the cleaning business industry? There's going to come a point in time where if you start this as a side hustle, or if you are already a cleaner, or you're even looking for another business opportunity, that you're going to have to grow and learn what you're doing. I was able to scale and level up by joining the Cleaning Business University. I had been following the Hard Zogs for approximately 6 months before I took a chance on me to say, I want to level up and get out of cleaning day to day. So it's been about 2 years later, and I'm still a part of the community, which is so dope. And it's a lot of just awesome game about how to scale your cleaning business. So I highly encourage you to check it out, see if it's something that you may be interested in, and use my affiliate link in the bio to join and be a part of the community. Another cool aspect of being a part of a community is that you get the opportunity to ask questions, speak to like-minded people, get encouraged. This is just a snapshot of our community. We have over 200 people in here. We are learning and growing together, continually just sharing our wins, our challenges, and just how we can continue to be successful and level up for 2024. So I highly encourage you, look at the description, the link in my bio, and let's level up in 2024, y'all. Okay, let's talk about elevating our presence, our online presence on the back end, which is going to help us on the front end with customer service. So let's tie this all together. One piece of that you can do to level up is getting a website. I won't spend tons of time on this, but if you join the Cleaning Business University, all the game is there about how you can get a website for a very low fee, get it all taken care of for you, and that will be the front-facing piece of your business. Again, we're talking about next level things, but I'm also going to hit y'all with some free stuff too. But I love how easy it is to have my website there that really gives me a presence online with potential clients. It's another level of customer service, taking it to that next level of still having my Facebook page, but going to the next level of having a website to be more professional and more accessible. And I'm going to show you how your website can tie in with what I'm going to show you as well using Google. So website is great. The biggest way people are going to communicate with you is for whatever you have out there. So it's probably going to be your phone. It's going to be one mode of communication. And then if you have a Facebook, that's probably going to be your biggest two. If you have your website, that's going to be your big three in essence. So phone systems, of course, are obviously important. And I have 2 phone services for my business. Again, not going to go into all the logistics of why, but I grew and needed additional lines. So that's why I have multiple lines. But I kept it OG status with my Google number. We're going to talk about that in a moment. But I also have OpenPhone. OpenPhone is pretty dope. I just love it. As I've grown my business, it's just helped me take it to the next level. Again, we're talking about customer service. So what's going to help you stick out amongst the competition, to communicate with them even crisper, cleaner, and whatnot, and then to have several lines that you're communicating with people on. So check it out. They have a starter package, yearly or monthly, but I think OpenPhone is a dope phone alternative for your business. Now let's get into Google. and the services that Google provides that are very, I think, instrumental to leveling up on your business and being successful. Google can also be confusing, so bear with me. When I first started my cleaning company, I wanted to have a number. And for me, I get a little bit of anxiety when the phone is just ringing off the hook. So one of the things that I did in terms of having my Google number, which I love, is that you can send everything to voicemail. In this day and age of spam, and with so many people just spamming you for no reason, text message or via phone, I have a voicemail message set up that tells the client that I'm sending them to voicemail due to spam, and that we will get back to them as soon as possible. So for me, it kills two birds with one stone. It allows me to not have so much anxiety with having to answer every call that rings off the hook, because as you start to grow your business, you will get calls. And it also just allows me to filter things and keep a track of it, because the cool thing about Google Voice is that it can go to your regular cell phone, so you'll get a whole brand new number. It can go to your regular cell phone, but it'll go as a voicemail. It can also go to your email, so you can kind of see a transcript of what someone may leave a message about, and then follow up as you have time. I'm showing you the paid version of Google because you can get it as a business line, which it will cost if you up level it to a business line. But if you're just going for a generic Google Voice number, it's all free and you still get the functionality that I mentioned. So look at them. Look at the regular Google Voice number and possibly look at a paid subscription to see what's going to be the best fit for you. For me, when I was starting off, the best fit was the free. So again, all of my messages go to voicemail. I have a nice pleasant message on there, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later too about some of the messages you can put, but it allows me to be able to follow back up with the person as needed. All right, now let's talk about Google Ads versus Google Local Services. By far, Google and all of their applications have been the best and coolest thing to help me level up in all of my business. But there is a difference that can be confusing to most. Google has what you call Google Ads, and then they also has what you have Google Ads, and it breaks it down to Google Local Services. So what's the difference? Google Ads will go to the masses. There is a part when you get into the back end of Google Ads that you can try to localize it. You can localize it to your specific area. But from my personal experience, and I'm still learning Google, I love to tinker, and I think I've mastered some things. I've never mastered everything, but Google is just a beast. And even when I tried for, I would say I gave it several months to try to make it as localized as possible. It's still, Google Ads in itself is more broad. So it can still go out to like maybe people that are in a different state or other cities that are close by to you, which I didn't like. That's why I'm not a big fan of Google Ads unless you're selling something that you want to go globally, maybe a great fit. For us as cleaners, we want to be as localized as possible to our area to make sure we can get the clients in and grow our business. So we want to not have Google Ads, but we want to do Google Ads, local service ads. I know it's confusing, but in short, we call it GLS, Google Local Services. When you sign up for Google Local Services, this will allow you to be centrally located in your specific area, which is pretty dope. So your city, the city next to yours, you can localize it however you want, even by zip code. So I just love the local services because it makes it a little bit more direct in terms of connecting with the client, customer in your area. Now, the one thing I have to say that is a caveat to this, some of Google's services, in terms of even the local services, the regular ads, you'll be fine with voice, but Google wants to make sure that you're legit. So if you have not gone through the process of becoming an LLC, getting your business being official and legit through your state, through the federal government, that is another step you can learn in the Cleaning Business University. They take you from start to finish. And I luckily had already had my LLC before I joined the community. So you may already have your LLC, or you may have been thinking about maybe why I should have it or not. it helps you so much in business and helps you go further to have your LLC. So if you are a person that doesn't have it, I highly encourage you, look into that, get the course, it'll have information about it, or again, just do your own due diligence, go to your state website, see about how I need to become an LLC. But sometimes with some of the products Google will have you use, they will ask and see that you have an LLC and you are an actual legit company versus just a mom and pop. So those are some of the things that will really help you level up and take that customer service to the next level. And if at this time you aren't there just yet to maybe get that LLC, I highly still encourage you to utilize Google Voice so you can have a number separate from yours, because y'all know sometimes us as being entrepreneurs and starting off from a side hustle or a small business, we're using our own personal numbers, which is not a good thing. You want to put a level of a barrier between you and the client. So having a Google Voice number, I definitely highly encourage you to do so. And again, website is next level, or if not, go back to using, as we discussed in the last video, that Facebook page to continue to grow and level up. But this is how we need to do it. Now, the last piece of what I'm going to show you guys is just a little bit more game, and I'm going to put this in the description. Again, I'm gonna put this in the description, like in the body of my of this video. These are some cleaning auto responses that you could have at your fingertips to be able to utilize for any of the platforms that I mentioned in video 1 or video 2. It could be for your phone service. It could be for your Facebook inquiries. It could be for your email. Again, get yourself a business email through Google if you can, a Gmail. It's simple to set up and it's free. When people are inquiring about your services, they'll get your Google number, or they'll get your Gmail so they can connect with you about service. But I have information in here about sealing the deal, a hot lead. That means like I feel like it's somebody that has already called you and you're following back up. A cold lead, that may be that you yourself are calling businesses or connecting with apartment complexes or apartment complexes or HOAs to see if they need cleaning services. That's what we call a cold lead. I have information about after-hour responses and a few tips. So this is going to be my extra nugget of information I'm going to put in here to kind of bring everything all together. And these are considered SOPs, your standard operating procedures that you create, you start to have to help you level up in your customer service on that front end, as well as, again, some of these can be used on that back end in the systems that you use. All right, y'all, that concludes part 2 of customer service and just a few gems of leveling up to the next level. Again, can't share everything in a quick YouTube video, but drop any questions that you have in the chat. I'll do my best. Now, y'all, I am busy, but I'll do my best to try to respond to a few questions. But I highly encourage you, again, join the Cleaning Business University, join our community if you want to level up and take things to the next level. But again, want you all to win. So just sharing a little bit of me with the community so we all can level up together. Till next time, peace and blessings. Real men get it.